welcome to Bukhara fight. The stalemate has ended, and really the April offensive has proven to be a great success. But our gains are being threatened basically everywhere. Up here especially. That's going to have to end up being a retreat. That is unfortunate. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. You have rails. Dude, use the rails. Yeah, now we're running into this, what I call the issue, which is not enough forces for what we're trying to do. I could go to a zero slack line, which I may do. Just transfer every extra soldier that we have over to the west, which, yeah, that's basically what I'm about to do. I think I can hold this line with one infantry cube per space. And I need to make progress, and this is a front I probably can make progress on. Oh yeah, exhorting heroism is a good idea. Okay, well, easy come, easy go. Ooh, that's not good. I mean, it's less bad now. It's because of the sheer amount of nonsense we have, but... If we want to press our advantage, and we basically have to, like, we basically do not have a choice, we have to push somewhere, and I'm choosing the left as a place where I want to push. Why the left? It's a contained front line. And it offers the best chance of doing some funky, fresh nonsense. To actually threaten their core. Whereas here it's just like endless step. But here I might be able to take a stab at, like, I don't know, Tsaritsyn? Maybe? I'm really feeling super spicy? Oh! See, normally I don't like attacking here, but I think I can really shrink my front line. Well, not immensely, but I can. Can shrink that front line, which is nice. And I can control the high ground. And the more I shrink the front line, the more prepared I will be for an offensive over on the left. Okay, really, probably should. How long? 6 days. Okay, that's fine. I'll do that. And then you stop. We'll attack here. High ground attained. Go, go, Afghanistan. You can do it. Irrelevant nations unite. Ooh, I have a plan. I believe. This is what I'm worried about. I'm glad I built that fort, though. How's the supply here? Probably bad. Nope, wrong button. It's better. Let's roll these chumps. Oh, I love me a good moto rush. See, this is what I was missing before. How are we on supply? Random tanks. Yeah, we have 100 trucks, which should be enough. Supply is more important than basically anything at this point. Yeah, this is always the big fear. Now you two are completely and totally out of juice. You got to return to base. Go back to Kiva as fast as possible, and stop attacking. Run away! We've got that surround that we needed. Okay. Maybe you don't need to go all the way back to Kiva. Maybe you can just go back, back there. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. because I believe the issue is, if we look at the supply map mode, it's F4. No supply connection because remaining days 6. Yeah, railways need to be refitted. Draw that line in the sand. I think that's the line that we need. We should beat them there. I mean, if we don't, like, whatever. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Build more. That's frustrating. Because we're going to probably lose that. How's the supply looking? Still bad. Don't know if that connection's literally going to do anything. Can I improve that supply line? Like, will that do anything? Because there's a supply hub here, which should give me some supply. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. See, that's a bad idea, because there's supply problems there. I shouldn't do that. Probably should just move them here, so that they can, like, should disaster strike. I'm gonna do that real quick, just to put my finger on the scale. So get the Afghans back into position. That should do it. And then I'm gonna stop. Yeah, that should work. And now we're in the obnoxious rebuilding supply mode. If I really need to, I can fortify up. I don't really want to. That will shorten my line. And shortening my line here is good. It's still leaves a corridor for the Afghans to push their push. Hurts the enemy's supply, helps my supply. Don't see how that's a bad thing. It's a little risky, but like, I kind of gotta accept some risk at this point. I mean, it might help me in the sense that, like, I don't know why Ethiopia... Is Ethiopia in a faction? Oh, they're a puppet. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna keep... I'm gonna move this unit to Akhmashet, specifically so that I can have troops to pour into the line should things start to break bad. Yeah, like, this is a precarious situation. Trains or no trains. Yeah, there's literally no supply reaching there. Yeah, the plan there is to, if I can open up this supply route, that should get more supply to them. I probably should have been bombing into mountaineers this whole time, but the problem is that, like, my technology level is, like, bad. It's bad. The situation is bad. Okay, so Hanover is no longer under threat. The Russians have made gains, but not a ton. They haven't taken Danzig. We have lost Nuremberg, though, so things are looking worse further south. So that's the story that we are facing as it stands. It's not super great, but we'll probably live. Should be okay. We believe in ourselves. Anything is possible. Belief is great, but supplies are better. Just gonna do that. Having any emergency relief force is a great idea. I love how I've reinvented the concept of reserves. Like, whoa, guys, did you know? Folks, have you heard of this super cool new concept where you hold some troops back to fix problems when they emerge? It's called reserves. It's just this, like, crazy... it's this crazy new concept. I don't know if you've heard. Keep some of your army back, so if there's a problem, you can send them to go deal with the problem. I know, it's crazy. Who would have thunk it? Big fear, big fear, big fear. Fear goes away. I'm going to send these people up. I know that it's like more air stuff. For what it's worth. I know that, like, the supply situation there is atrocious, and this is just going to make it worse, but I have a long-term plan for solving that. And this should improve the situation in the short term. Okay, that's interesting. That's probably bad for... That is bad. Because that means the Iraqis... That's bad for us. Because that means the Iraqis are de facto on the side of the Russians. And the Russians are on the not side of us. Yeah, so... This situation is going to be a major drain on resources, but it should help fortify this position. Oh, I know what I can do. Send these folks on vacation back to Kiva. While these folks get their supply drained. Once they're done with their vacation, they can get resupplied. Look at that. Yeah, I think that's probably enough. We're gonna do the old switcheroo. Hopefully. Hopefully do the old switcheroo. That's funny. And then immediately they're like, we're turning back around. That did not improve the situation at all, in any way. It's kind of a goofy situation. Oh, look at that. Get out of here. You're draining supply. Man, what a nightmare. Ooh. Ooh, can you smell it in the air? It's the smell of ambition. So this was always the plan. Like, if I can get to the river, then I can have that as a wall. If I can get to these mountains, I can use them as a, like, defensive point. But I don't want to I don't want to become overly ambitious. But it's good to start planning. I do have to attack at some point. Becoming overly defensive is also foolish and incorrect. So they're going to try hitting me while I'm transferring. It's not going to matter. Sweden has capitulated, another disaster. Where this particular year, oh, so filled with disasters. More engineering! See, that's not a disaster, that's good. How are we in our, yeah. Are we up to mechanical computing? I think we might be. It's like way late to get that, but, you know, might as well. Bad. Bad. Again, I've reached this point where I'm like, this is a stable arrangement, but how on earth do I push from here? And I just don't think it's a good idea until my supply situation gets a little bit better. Ugh. Now, here's the thing. I think I maybe do need to... Yeah, we're going to build up our infrastructure, and then we're going to push. It's probably better to build roads. Nah, we're going to wait. We just need to accept that if we're going to do this sort of slow grinding strategy, it's not necessarily going to be super easy. Alright, well, it looks like the distraction that was Iraq proved to be a distraction, nothing more. Oh, this Let's Play does not have a good record for Iraq. It's a weird thing to say, but it's true. Disaster. You know, as fun as this is, Bukhara cannot win this war alone. Like, it's just not possible. Oh, that's bad. I mean, this is sort of a non-problem. Consider this a lesson learned. Don't try to defend this tile. It feels arbitrary, but it's the truth. This tile sucks. These tiles suck too, but they're a little more important. This is just a line in the sand. No, come on. Welcome. Please. Come into my humble abode. Yeah, well, I am drawing more forces away. Which, like... Alright. Good news? Oh, what the hell? How did Yemen get involved in all this? I guess it got involved at some point. Okie dokie. Yay, look at that. Alright, I think we get stabilized. Like, this feels stable in a way that the previous defenses kind of did not. The Russians bear down upon us, but we are not broken. We are not defeated. Though basically everyone else seems to be. You know, it's just the way it goes sometimes. Alright, I will see you later for more of this endless hell. Endless hell, Operation Terrible Adventure. See you then. Bye-bye.